The counselor.
Can someone please open up so I can find a possible solution to your problems?
Good day, Mr. Counselor. I'm Satakwe Gilbert, and this lady right next to me is my girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
So which is she? Your girlfriend or your ex?
She's my ex-girlfriend. This lady here, Mr. Counselor, I've been dating her for 3 years. Plus practically taking care of her. There's nothing she's ever asked I didn't give her. No matter what I was going through.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. This is the point where I say, no matter how strong, no matter how big, no matter how muscular as you're a man, heartbreak can just make you attend another person's funeral just to cry without anybody asking you any question. Madam, please, let me hear your own side of the story.
Mr. Counselor, it's not like I don't love this guy.
Don't. You don't love me. Don't sit there and act innocent. How can you say you love me? For 3 good years, we've been together for 3 good years. But the moment you got in touch with an old friend from the US, somebody you just know from the social media, you decide to leave me.
That's because he is ready and you are not. Only God knows when you will be ready.
From what I have gathered, you want to leave a man who has been there for you for years. For a man you barely know, or let me say you know, on Facebook.
Mr. Counselor, this lady right here, I love her. I love her to a point that sometimes I turn to neglect my own self just to make her look good.
Gilbert, it's not as if I don't love you. I do. Yeah, I wouldn't have been with you all these years if I didn't love you. It's not like I haven't seen other guys. I have, but this man I want to marry, I don't even love him more than I love you. The thing is, you are not just ready.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you give me limits? Like, between this time and this time, if I don't do anything, you probably move on. Isn't that what communication is all about? I made you my best friend. I made you my best friend such that you couldn't feel free to say anything around me. I'm a hardworking man, Sharon. You know that. It's not like I'm just one lazy guy out there that might not make it. I had plans.
Mr. Gilbert, calm down. Sharon, this guy you want to marry, where is he?
He's in the US and he'll be coming back to the country this December.
And how long have you known him?
We started as friends on Facebook about a year now.
What does he do for a living?
He told me he's a businessman. You know, back there in America, they have good jobs, they live well, their life is good. And I think he might be doing well.
That is what they want you to understand. Unlike our government and our inhabitants, they have chosen to show us a part of your world where everything seems milky, where everything seems very easy. But that is not true. That's not true. I'm not saying we can compare our economic with theirs. But what I'm trying to say is it is not all that easy. I don't know, but how well do you know this guy sitting right next to you?
100%.
And how well do you know this guy in the US?
40%.
Sharon, which marine kingdom do you belong to? You don't love this man as much as you love this guy sitting right next to you. You don't know this man as much as you know this guy sitting right next to you. Yet you want to go ahead and put your future in jeopardy. Yet you want to go ahead and marry him. Because of what? Is it because he has a passport? Have you ever considered the fact that he might just want to marry you, take you over there and hand you over to a dog? What if he's a drug dealer that wants to marry you and take you over there and make you start running drug dealing errands for him? What if he's...
Mr. Counselor, what if he is genuine and a good man?
Good question. But why dwell on the what if? A conditional statement. Meanwhile, you have a man, a hard-working man that is ready and willing to stand by you.
Mr. Counselor, he is not ready.
Then, make him ready. He loves you, and from all indication, he's willing to do anything just to keep you. God created a woman to be a helper. Help him to become ready. Stand by him. From what I've gathered, he's a very hardworking person. Set goals together and achieve them. I think you can transform this man, and you have the power to do that. I don't know what is happening with young girls of nowadays running behind already made men. What qualifies you? What assurance do you have that you won't run an already made man dry when you don't even know how to build a man? I used to tell women that if you are in a man's life and the man is not progressing, you're a bad woman. If a man loves you, then you can make him become whatever you want him to be.
But Mr. Counselor, my family already know this man and they love him. They say he's a good man.
Oh, I see. The apple never falls far from the tree. Your family wants you to marry a man they have never seen. Because of what you've told them? Or because of the money? You see, neck, gullibility, wrong age. Have they bothered for once to ask? Sometimes they don't even care about the well-being of their loved ones. Have they even done a background check of this so-called bush faller that they want to entrust your daughters or your daughter in his hands? Or they just want to sell you off for money reasons? Have they even bothered checking his or looking at his mental health? What if he's just a wife beater?
But Mr. Counselor, what if...
That is the point. Stop the what if and focus on certainty. Your life is not a dice for you to gamble with. Your parents are not as educated and intelligent the way you are. I bet you, if this man had traveled to America, Dubai, Germany, they would love him. That is to make you understand that it is just about the money and not even your concern for you. Most of these people have this fetish belief that once you're out of the country, you're a well-to-do person. But I tell you, it's a lie. I've been there. It's not a bed of roses. Most of them are married with families. And when it's December, they will come for vacations. They'll come for vacations to useless the life of ignorant young African ladies. They will get you pregnant and turn into magicians. They even go as far as organizing colorful, flamboyant weddings just to get in between your legs, marry you, take you over there and hand you over to a duck. Yes, some of them are drug dealers. They will make you run drug errands for them and you have nobody to complain to. You have to succumb to everything they ask you to do. They have wives. They will even ask you to do a threesome. That is, he makes love to you and makes love to the other woman at the same time. They introduce you to a lesbian. And when he's not around, you're forced to make love to the woman. And when he's around, he makes love to both of you. These things are real. They are real. You cannot know them unless you study. And our parents are very ignorant of this, which is your responsibility to educate them on such things. I know for some reason, they will want to be adamant. All I want you to do is give them deaf ears. Stand your grounds and build with this man. Build with the man you've known for years. You know, and trust me, your life is going to be glorious. Mr. Gilbert, please, can you wait outside for a moment? Let me have a private talk with her. You see, my dear, men too are very unpredictable. You can build with them and they leave you for another woman. All I'm trying to say here is the build should not just be one-sided. You should build on yourself too. Our African parents send our daughters into marriage because of what? Monetary reasons, selfish reasons. But thank God for education. You need to educate yourself and have your own personal goals and objectives. That way you achieve them. That way, when you tell a man, I love you, it will not be because the man is in America. When you tell someone, I love you, it will be from your heart and not from an empty stomach. Hunger for the things you cannot afford make you lie. Build yourself. You have the ability to. Let a man not be your source of income. Let what a man gives you be an addition to what you already have. I know for some reason you might be facing pressure, but you're not healed to any of this pressure. Because tomorrow when you get married, you will be in that marriage all by yourself. And when your husband start beating you, they will say, now he be married bad massa. Now longer for money be make him go die. Build on yourself. And most importantly, beware of these church people. They will use religion to tie you down or force you to marry somebody that you don't even know. And that is how they are going to put your future or your destiny into jeopardy. Mr. Tekwe, please, you're free to come in. Sharon, please, will you give us a moment together? Mr. Tekwe Gilbert, from all indication, you love this woman, but I will give you a little secret. You see, don't spend too much on a woman or take care of a woman such that you tend to forget about yourself. I know you're a very generous person. Yeah, from all indication you are. But you should learn to cut your excesses. If you cannot do that, join the Stingy Men Association. You have my permission. What I am saying, in essence, is that do not, for any reason, take care of a woman and forget about yourself. Because when you forget about yourself, they start admiring other guys. And when that happens, you know what I mean? Ladies always love a man that has charisma, a man that has swag, a man that is clean. Yes. Love yourself so much that she will know that you love yourself and you are your top priority. When you love yourself, she will tend to love you more. Let her love be triggered by the fact that you love yourself. Mr. Gilbert, don't give her reasons to feel like when she's not around, you're going to die. No, don't do that. Let her miss you. Give her some space. Send her pictures sometimes of you having beautiful moments with friends. Let her wish she was in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That notwithstanding, always make sure you get her, you get yourself some good colors, good choices of clothes. That way, she will always feel like you are on top. Women love competition. Get her flowers too. Even though Cameroonian women, when you get them flower, they will say, you go buy me flower because I'll be good. They don't understand the significance of flowers. Yeah. Not to take much of your time, my dear. All I'm trying to make you understand is that you should be your top priority. Yes, you should be your top priority. Work hard so that you can prove to those people that don't believe in you that you can make it. And be prayerful. Yes. Be prayerful. And I tell you something. Love alone cannot keep a relationship. Money alone cannot keep a relationship. But you see love, you see money, and God can do the magic for you. But one thing I always advise young, elegant, young, responsible men like you who are still to get into holy matrimony is that when you make that money, don't change the girl. Change her life.